Hi, and welcome to Wade's Weekly Update. Today is August 19th, 2013. So welcome to today's weekly update. We were talking about the Middle Tennessee market, kind of what's going on in the real estate world and what is going on in the mortgage world here in the Nashville, Middle Tennessee area. So today we'll talk a little bit about interest rates. Interest rates continue to tick up, and we're going to talk a little bit about what drives that. And then the housing market here in the area is still extremely hot. House price index came out it's been about a week now, but the house price index went up by 12%. So between June of 2011 and June of 2012, house prices rose by about 4%. And then from June 2012 to 2013, house prices rose about 13%. So that was a big jump, and that's great news for the economy and the real estate market. So let's talk interest rates for a little bit and talk about what's happening and what has happened over the last week or so. As you guys probably know, mortgage-backed securities and how they are priced is what drives the interest rates for mortgages in our market. So when we take a look at this quick chart, this will kind of show us what's happened to interest rates over the last month. So you can see from this chart, mortgage-backed securities for the last month were trading about the same range, but last week they took a pretty good dip in price, which actually means what that's done is caused interest rates to go up a little bit. So you know, basically the last week that's a fairly significant jump, which means interest rates jumped about 0.5 point between the high point there and the low point today. So yeah, I know that's a lot of technical industry stuff related to mortgage rates, but and I know most of you don't really care about all that, but it's always interesting to look at every once in a while and kind of give you guys an idea of where those interest rates come from. I quickly wanted to also talk about HUD and FHA just came out with a brand new program called the Return to Work program. Actually, it's called the Back to Work program. So it's a great program. It's designed to help people that were foreclosed on or did a deed in lieu, something like that, back during the economic downturn. And essentially what it is if you can document a 20% reduction in income right around the time of your deed in lieu or your foreclosure, you could still possibly qualify for an FHA loan. That's a great program. The trick to that loan is going to be finding lenders that are actually willing to take the loan, because unfortunately the government can create programs. The trick to the program is getting lenders to agree to take them. So also wanted to give a quick shout out to Brad Larzelere with Ink on Paper. Brad is in my referral networking group and is a great resource for printing and takes care of all of the printing needs that I typically have. He comes highly recommended. So I wanted to give him a quick shout out and show y'all a picture of, this is a sign he did for me for my office door, and I thought it turned out great, and he did a real good job getting it done quick and exactly the way we needed it. So if you ever have printing needs, feel free to call Brad at Ink on Paper. So that's what's going on with the Middle Tennessee real estate market. Still staying hot. Prices continue to rise, and of course, as prices rise, interest rates are rising, just like we talked a little bit about. So my advice today is contact a local realtor that you trust and a local mortgage person that you trust, and get pre-qualified and see if you can find a house to purchase. As always, if I can help you in any way, please don't hesitate to call me or text me at 615-335-3356. And I appreciate your time today. Have a great week. Bye-bye.